Hey Cap City, it's your girl G with 8th House Energy here to bring you another July 2020 reading. I hope all is well with my Cap City Massive, and I just want to let you guys know, I love you. I appreciate all the support you give. This is not going to resonate with every placement of Capricorn. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Switch the roles if you need to. It's a general reading. There will be an extended version of this video. The link is going to be in the box below. So if it resonates with you, you may want to check that out, okay? Let's see what we got going on for Cap City. All right, I'm going to put 5 cards out. This is from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot deck, okay? Dreams of Gaia. This is an amazing deck. The color, the graphics, awesome. All right, so actually I saw that one first, so we'll put that there. And we'll put this here. 2 more for my Cap City. Alright, so there's 1, 2. Cap City, what's going on? So the current situation right now, it's the 7 of water in reverse, Cap City. Let me show you the card upright. 7 of water in reverse. So let's see what this 7 of water talks about as your current energy. And I will be referring to the book because I'm still learning this deck. So bear with us, sister. You will still get your message. Okay, so the 7 of water. This is about having, okay. Some of you are at a point right now where you are not able to surrender to the flow of life. You are trying to control whatever's going on around you. And this is all a lot about ascension, okay? Because Scorpio pulled some of these cards that you have as well. This is all about, and all these cards are in reverse here. So you guys are basically in the process of, a lot of you are in the process of ascension, and you're having problems with the ascension, okay? You're having problems accepting it. You're having problems understanding that that's what it is. So the sooner you understand that that's what it is, the sooner you will be able to surrender to the feelings that you are experiencing. The best way for you to let go and stop trying to control things, like as far as your emotions and things like that, because you're not going to be able to do it, especially with this full moon energy in Capricorn. You're not going to be able to do it. I'm a moon in Capricorn, and I'm telling you, this energy is crazy for me. I don't know about any other Cap moons in the building. Shout out to me if you're having some issues, Cap moons. But this energy is intense as hell, okay? And I really didn't even see it coming. I forgot the full moon was going to be in Capricorn. So, yeah, it's very intense. My emotions are all over the place. You know, I've been meditating a lot and chilling a lot and just spending time with family. You know, I'm playing some vibration, raise my vibration music in the background so that I could, you know, center myself so I could do these readings for you guys. But yeah, you know, you may want to do something like that. So, you know, just go somewhere and chill and play some music that's going to help you raise your vibrations. You know, do something that you enjoy doing, something that makes you smile. If you like to paint, do some painting. If you are one who, you know, you get through your frustrations by cleaning up, then clean up the damn house, clean up the yard, clean up the garage, do what you got to do. Clean, okay? Go get your car, take your car to the car wash, get out there, put your music on, and clean, you know? If you like to watch movies, because movies help to raise your vibration, watch some movies. Some funny movies. Don't watch any romantic comedies or anything like that. If you want to watch horror, that's good because it'll take your mind totally off what you're going through. You want to be able to take your mind off what you're going through because you want to be able to allow the subconscious energies to process your ascension without you trying to focus on, you know, controlling it and fighting it because you're just getting in the way, okay? You're just getting in the way. So the challenge for you here is the 9 of water, and it came out in reverse, but I'll show it to you upright. Okay, so all the cards they came out in reverse here, so you can see them upright, but I'll just show them to you as we get to them. So this is the challenge. Some of you are, the challenge is you're not accepting what's going on. A lot of you are still having an issue letting go of some past issues. You let go of the person. Okay, but now it's the emotional aspect of it that you need to let go of. You're like, well, I let them go already. Okay, yeah, I know you let them go, but you're still holding on to that energy, my friend. And that energy is what's hardest to let go. Use these full moon energies. If you didn't see my post, in the community section with the full moon in Capricorn, all Capricorn should go look at that post. Whether you're Capricorn sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Go look at whether you have Capricorn in the 7th house. No matter where you got Capricorn in your chart. If you're feeling uneasy, especially if you know your chart and you know where Capricorn is and you know you're feeling uneasy in that area, go check out my post. All you guys need to do is do things to try to raise your vibration right now and keep your vibration high and sit back and chill. Go to work. Focus on things that you enjoy doing. Get people out of your life who are causing all kinds of problems, conflicts, and ideologies. A lot of you, you're fighting yourself. Your ideologies of the way things were. Neptune is in retrograde right now. When Neptune is in retrograde, the rose-colored glasses drop. Okay? They're dropped. They're cracked. So now you have to see your ideologies, your actions, your views as what, for a lot of you, was part of your demise. Okay? Which is why you're fighting this ascension, because you're not willing to change your views. You're not willing to look at what did I do in a situation. You have to take yourself out of victim mode. This is what's going on with a lot of you Cap City people. You got rid of the person, but you're looking at it like, what did they do to me? Why did they do this to me? Oh, they did this, they did that, they did that. Yes, they did. However, in every scenario, you have a part to play, whether it's 1%, 10%, 50%, or 100%. What you need to do is look at the situation and look at the lessons you learned. If you cannot get any lessons out of this situation that are not pointing the finger at the other person, but are pointing the finger at you, then you, my friend, are going to be suffering through this ascension. You have to look at a situation and say, okay, well, if it was a love situation and it went bad, okay, well, you know what? What lesson did I get out of it? Well, this person did me wrong. They're the ones who cheated on me. They're the ones who had me in a third-party situation. They're the ones who didn't accept. Okay, cool. What did you learn about your actions and behavior that could have changed? Okay? Well, maybe I should have listened to my intuition when my gut was telling me, aha. There you go. That's something. Look at that. So now when you look back at this situation that was painful, instead of looking at the pain, look at the pain. But after you look at the pain, program yourself to look at, well, okay, well, what was the lesson learned? You're sitting there wallowing in it, but wait a minute, what was the lesson learned? And come right up out of that wallow. Because it's time to come up out of that wallow. A lot of you are going to be in this wallow for the next 2 weeks. Start practicing now, coming up out of that wallow. Here's the third card here, because this is what your spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors are telling you. Emotions are come up in reverse. You need to learn how to use these emotions to get you out of this ascension mode, okay, or to get you through this ascension mode. And again, a lot of you, like I said, is negative emotions, old ideologies, old mentalities of the way you looked at relationships and the way that you went into relationships. You're not changing your viewpoint on it. And if you don't change your viewpoint on it, you're going to continue to repeat the same steps. First of all, you're not going to get through this ascension because you're going to want to go out there and mingle with someone. The Capricorns that are ascending, they are in a state of just chilling right now. They understand I'm going through all of these emotions because I am ascending. This is because my thought process is changing because of the way that I did things in the past. They did not serve me. So this is why I'm experiencing this frequency change, because I need to change my way of thinking. So let me meditate more and see what the universe is trying to tell me. Let me find things to do to take my mind off of the pain. Most importantly, let me look at the lessons learned in the past situations that didn't work out, so that in the event a new love comes or this person comes back to me, I know how to act so that I can see, because I can see now with Neptune in retrograde what part I played and what way I could have changed this. That's going to help you to keep your emotions in check. A lot of you don't, you got to stay away from the alcohol, okay? There's no need to overindulge. You need to feel this pain. Stop trying to coat it, because if you feel it, I'm going to talk to you as a Scorpio who goes through transformation. You need to get into that pain. Because when you get into that pain, you feel it. And when you feel that, you are never going to put yourself back in that situation again. But the person may be gone, but you're still holding on to them emotionally. You got to let them go. Okay? The next card here where your head is at, this is all water energy. You guys are all in your emotions. All these cards here are water. Okay? 5 of Cups in reverse. Okay? So let's take a look at what this is called, the 5 of water in this deck. This is where your head is at, the 5 of water. 5 is all about change. It's all about instability. It's all about growth. Okay, and the growth comes from learning what it is that you need to change about your view of the situation. Okay, so let's take a look and see what else the card has to say about this. Well, the book has to say about this growth. What page is this? 5 of Water, 277. 277. Okay, so yeah. So loss, betrayal, fear, doubt. So that's letting go of those energies of loss, betrayal, fear, doubt. Letting go of that because you're now looking at it. Yeah, I was a victim. Yeah, this person did me dirty. Wallow, wallow, wallow. But what was the lesson learned? You got to always add that but to it. In practice, it's hard because, it's a muscle. You got to exercise it. But this is reprogramming your subconscious so that every time you look at this situation, you're looking at it like, yeah, it hurt, but what was the lesson? So now as you continue to look back at it, because you're going to continue to look back at it through this whole July, all right, with this full moon in Capricorn, you're going to. So the best thing you can do for yourself is, look at the dark, but then flip it to the light. Bring balance to it. Bring balance to your emotions. Okay? Yeah, this was shitty, but I learned that I should have listened to my intuition, and from now on I will do so. Or I learned that I was being a little too giving too quick. I jumped in the bed with this person too soon. Yeah, they screwed me over, but I learned that when I saw how they were behaving, I should have believed what they were showing me instead of what they were telling me. Yeah, I did this, but I would have listened to my intuition, then I'd have been good to go. Look at the lesson, because that's what's going to help you transcend. Look at the lesson and then go find something to do to raise your vibration. If the thought comes to you again, look at the thought, look at with the lesson, and then go change your vibration, change your thought. You have control over this, okay? Now, the outcome is the Mother card, and it came out in reverse. This is Earth energy. Let's see what this Mother card in reverse is all about. The Mother card. Okay. So with this Mother card here, this card talks about nourishing yourself, not nourishing yourself. And it talks about releasing the control of others, releasing the control of the thoughts that you have about this situation. The reverse Mother, let me show you the card. The reverse Mother can signal the presence of an aspect of yourself, our own self, that of a mother that is devouring and cruel and uses psychological and emotional manipulation to instill guilt in her child for not meeting her expectations. When her disappointment is used as a weapon and a means to control and bind her children to her, the natural process of individualization may keep from occurring. Receiving this card reverse asks you to ask if you have fallen into a pattern of using emotional manipulation to control others. If your hurt or disappointment, is your hurt or disappointment genuine, or do you act in a deliberate manner to instill guilt and remorse in order to manipulate people into meeting your expectations of them? That's one aspect of this situation. So some of you, because you're going through this ascension, you're frustrated. You may still be in contact with this person because you have children with them. So some of you might be lashing out with this person. You did this to me, that type of thing, trying to emotionally manipulate this person to come back into your life to do you right. When if they were going to do you right, you wouldn't even be going through this situation, let alone trying to manipulate them with emotion. Or playing, the child against them, or playing, some people are, you got some lower level Capricorns right now who are doing this. So don't be in the comments talking about, oh, Capricorns don't do that. You don't know all Capricorns. And if you're not vibrating on that level, be blessed and be thankful that you're not, because there's some that are. So this reading, or this particular part of the reading, goes to them. They know who they are. They're in a lot of pain. Okay? So they're trying to lash out in any way, shape, or form to get that pain away from them. All right, so this is for some of you. For others of you, the another aspect of this reverse Mother card is evidenced by those who are willing to give their all and everything to others. These people seem to be consumed by a need to be needed and to feel that it is their place and purpose in life to fix every wrong, make everyone happy. They get involved because if they do not, the situation will not get resolved, and leaving a situation unresolved is something they cannot tolerate. These people may be perpetually cooking, cleaning, mothering others instead of allowing those they mother to learn to be responsible for themselves. So for a lot of you, you were someone who saw someone in a situation, could have been your lover, could have been a family member or friend, whoever has got you, in your feelings right now. You may have looked at the situation they were in and you tried to come in and help them. You tried to save. You were Captain Save-A-Ho. You were in here trying to save somebody that didn't want to be saved. Okay? And this person was showing you in every way possible through their actions that they were not worthy of your saving. But you stuck it out anyway. So for some of you, like I said, using your intuition when you look back at that situation, but I did this for them. I let them stay with me. I bought them food. I fed them. I put clothes on their back. I put money in their pocket. I did everything for them. I'm talking to you now. This is why you have to look at your emotions and say, okay, well, they shitted on me, but I saw that they didn't appreciate me and I still kept giving. That's the lesson learned. Or I did too much for this person and this person wasn't giving me anything in return. So that's the lesson you need to learn. All right. This card could also suggest that things, while done in love, are still aspects of controlling. Okay. So some of you were doing this to try to control that person and you realize that that was not working. Okay. And so now you feel betrayed because that person, all that you did for that person in your way of trying to manipulate them and control them did not work. Now, some of you got down like that. Now, take the rose-colored glasses off for some of you who did, okay? I'm talking to you as your sister friend here, okay? Some of you were doing what you were doing, spending this money, taking this person in, buying them this, buying them that. You were doing this as a form of trying to get them to stay with you. That, if you don't, believe it or not, that's a form of manipulation. Trying to buy someone, okay? People cannot be bought, or there's a price that's costs more than what you're willing to pay. Okay? So at this point, you paid too much. You paid physically in the form of money and time and effort and energy and emotion. And you have overspent, my friend. Okay? So for you, this situation is, okay, yeah, I wanted to purchase this person, but this person cost way more than I was able to spend. They cost way more than I wanted to spend. Okay? So you have to look at, okay, let me get somebody or someone who is within my budget. Meaning, how much am I going to have to give to get this person to love me? First of all, let them match your efforts, Cap City. If they're not matching your efforts, don't go extra spending money on them. Match their efforts. If they say, okay, well, I'll call you next week, and they call you next week, okay, talk on the phone. If they don't ask you out on a date, don't you damn sure ask them unless you're a man. I mean, don't get me wrong. Oh, well, women can ask men out nowadays. I get all that. But I'm saying from a sense, if a man wants what he wants, the men are the ones who are the chasers. You have to allow, especially when you're dealing with earth sign men who are providers. If you're dealing with another earth sign or a fire sign man, even it don't matter what his sign is. Men by nature like the chase. If you're the one who's going to try to flip things around and chase him, then there's a problem with that. What you can do, instead of you being a chaser, is if you're connecting with this man, you can give him the eye, or you can give him the look, or you can say subtle things to let him know that it's okay for him to chase you. But you do not do the chasing. Because now you're putting yourself in a position where you're trying to manipulate this person into wanting you, when if they want you, they just going to come. There's no manipulation needed. You ain't got to offer him money. You ain't got to cook him dinner. You ain't got to invite him over to dinner with a home-cooked meal where you're doing 5-course meals. And you don't have to do all that because he's going to want to take you out and do that for you. Now, this card also symbolizes a situation that you need to step away from, or a relationship where you are exerting undue control and influence. Let go of your need to control, or the control, or need to be, or control. Here you go. Let go of your need to control or to be needed, and ask yourself why you are compelled to behave in this manner. Sit back, put your feet up, and relax. Allow those around you to sort out their own drama and pick up their own dirty laundry for a change. And they will never learn unless you let them do that. So for some of you, you coming in trying to save somebody. They're never going to learn to take care of themselves if you don't let them do it. Whether this is a family member, a child, or a lover. or a friend or a business partner. You coming in cleaning up after your business partner. They done screwed up. Instead of you said, you know what? You made that mess. You clean that up. No, you want to come in here. Let me take care of this for you. And then when this person doesn't show you in response an act of appreciation, now you're feeling hurt and you're damaged. But no one told you to come in and be Captain Save-A-Ho, or save a partner, or save a child, or, you know what I mean? You feel me? All right, so you just have to take a step back and look at your actions you played in a situation. Use this Neptune retrograde energy to look at that and accept the reality of it. We all do too much sometimes. We all give too much sometimes. And a lot of times it's because we overexert ourselves and put ourselves in a situation where sometimes the people take it because they feel like, oh, well, you offering it to me, I'm going to take it. And then when they take it and don't give back, that's when you're feeling like, you know what? That piece of crap, this is what they did to me. Stop being so giving. It's your nature. You can't help it. So use discretion as to who you give to. Let them match your energy. Give them what they give you. Let's get you a reading out here. Let's get you some cards. What's the current situation for Cap City? What's up with my Cap City Massive? We're going to do an extended for this, okay? So we got the Princess of Wands, all right? So some of you are using your intuition. You're tapping in. You're using this energy now to just sit and see what the universe wants you to know. And that's what you should do. A lot of you, if you can't do that, then find something to do to raise your vibration so that your conscious mind is able to do the work that it needs to do to get you through this ascension. You focused on it is not going to help you at all, okay? Not going to help you at all. And what's positively or negatively affecting you in reference to your intuition is the Six of Cups energy. So a lot of you are just looking back at the past right now. You're reminiscing about what you went through, the experiences that happened to you. Some of you are just focusing on you and your children, okay? Now, in the past here, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, some of you were putting in way too much work in a relationship that just wasn't good for you. Some of you were experiencing some financial difficulties as a result of you putting in way too much work into relationships by you spending money, doing this for this person, doing that. And also with Pentacles, we talk about physical energy, physical exertion. So some of you, you're having sex with this person. You're buying them this. You're taking them there. You're letting them live with you. You're doing all of this exertion, just wearing yourself out, wearing yourself dry. And then when the person feels like, or when you decide, okay, I'm done, well, they done got everything now. So they're just going to walk away. They're not going to fight. Now, the recent past, you know, some of you right now, you're stuck in transformation mode. Okay? You're trying to figure out how to get out of this transformation mode. The reason you're stuck is because of the way that you're looking at things. Okay? Let's see what the crowning energy is. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So again, some of you are still focused on the fact that this situation is over. You're focused on the fact of all the money you've lost, all the time, effort, and energy you put into this relationship. Okay, yeah, focus on that so that you understand. But look at what you did. Look at, you know, some of you, nobody asked you to do all this that you did for this person. Okay? Five of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you realize you're going to get your money back, okay, in some way, shape, or form. You're going to get back what you need. Some of you are getting your health back because some of you were stressed the hell out from this person, okay? They were stressing you the hell out. That's in the future here. But you got to work on yourself. You're going to get all that back, okay? What's in your fears right now, Capricorn? We got the Page of Pentacles, the Princess of Pentacles in reverse. So in your fears here, you're hoping, or you're fearing that you're going to meet someone who is not going to, some of you are fearing that you're not going to have a solid, stable connection with anybody. And that's not the case. It's just you need to heal from this one. Now, how people see you and how other people see you is the Eight of Cups. They see you as this person, or these people see you as someone who's learned their lesson. You've learned now. You walked away from them and you let them alone. Okay? Now, what's in your hopes? Some of you are like, I want new love. I'm ready for new love. Okay, but you're mental. You still have to let go of that emotional attachment you have to that person. All right, and we have the Two of Wands. So some of you are trying to figure out which direction to go to do that. Some of you are looking to relocate. Some of you are just trying to figure out what your options are and how can I move past this. And what's the outcome for my Cap City? What's the outcome for Cap City? Outcome for my Cap City Massive. Cap City, you tell me. What's the outcome going to be? How you going to resolve this? This is how you're going to resolve it, baby. All right? Some of you got money coming in. You focusing on your pentacles. You're going to focus on yourself and focus on your wealth and manifest just like a true earth energy supposed to. Okay? Because some of you right now with the Empress energy in reverse, you're not manifesting. You're not manifesting because you're in the energy still of this situation here. You're looking at it from a negative standpoint. It's putting you in a position of depletion. Okay? We got to turn that frown upside down, baby. All right? So don't worry. You may be in this state right now where you're feeling like you can't, there's no potential in the relationship. You may be feeling stagnant right now with this death energy. This talks to me about stagnancy. All right? Feeling stagnant in a situation that's just not working for you. You don't know how to get out of it. You will get out of it. Okay? With the Five of Pentacles in reverse, you're going to get out of this. Don't worry. But what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to look at the lessons learned. And when you do that, then you're able to do what you need to do. You're able to manifest the way you're supposed to manifest it, okay? Because the universe is not going to allow you, as an earth sign, to manifest. You are built to manifest. You're born to manifest material wealth, material gain. You're built to do that through practicality, stability, planning things out, long-term investment, okay? When you don't put in that investigation, that long-term investigation for long-term success, this is where it puts you, all right? And this is where you are right now. So you're in an ascension process. Some of you are like this. Some of you are like this. Some of you are like this. You're almost there. All right? But let me tell you, this is where you are at the end of it all. Okay? So don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. This ascension process is rough. It's difficult. But you're going to make it through. All right? So what we're going to do, Cap Cities, we're going to go to the extent and we're going to talk just about that. How you're going to make it through. We're going to look at some of the situations you've been through. We're going to look at the future here with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You're getting your money back. You're getting your health back. You're getting your wealth back. You're getting your flyness back. Okay? This can't stop your shine. All right? It was a temporary setback, but the thing is now that you've gotten rid of that person, now you got to get rid of the emotional residue. And you on your way. So we just working on that right now, okay? And it's not going to take you long, but you got to surrender to the process, all right? And we're going to talk about how to do that in the next, in the extended. So the link is in the box below, all right? Feel free to come over. Otherwise, I hope this resonated with you. Let me know in the comments. And Cap City, you know how I feel about you. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next reading.